Hey, what's up, everybody? Happy Monday. It's another Monday, and you are here. We just want to thank you for tuning in. And we want to give a special shout out to those of you who subscribe to our channel. We thank you and we appreciate it. And those of you who are watching who have not had the opportunity to subscribe yet, I encourage you to do that right now. Just go ahead and click that subscribe button right on the bottom of your screen so you can be notified whenever we drop new videos. So this week, not this week, so our topic is Resurrect That Dream. So I started thinking about this topic in light of Easter Sunday that happened a couple of weeks ago. And when I first started thinking about it, I thought it was, it's a cool idea to talk about dreams and, and resurrect that dream. So I had no idea that it was going to turn into what it's turning into right now and what it's developing to be. So it's actually, I've decided to make it a series. So last week I did part one, which is where I started talking about resurrecting that dream just a little bit. Tonight, I'm going to be talking about some of the reasons that I believe that we allow our dreams to die. And then over the next couple of weeks, I'm going to continue to talk about resurrecting that dream. So I hope you're ready to take that journey with me. If you did not catch up on part one, I encourage you to do that. Go back and watch part one and then come back and watch this one so you can stay up to date with the topic. So last week I talked about how the richest place in the world is not the diamond mines in Africa, and it's not the oil fields in the Middle East. It's the graveyards, and the reason is because of all the dreams that are buried there, right? So people who always, who aspire to be whatever it is, it could be like a school teacher, a scientist, an artist, an actor, or an investor, a real estate investor, a police officer. It doesn't matter, whatever the dream was, but for some reason, one way or another, they decided to give up on those dreams and they took them to the grave with them. And that's why that place is like the richest place on earth. And basically what I'm hoping you'll get out of this series is not to allow yourself to take your dreams and your passion to the grave without at least trying to fulfill them. So tonight, I want to talk about some of the reasons why I think that people give up on their dreams. So I'm only going to be focusing on just a few, maybe 5 or 6 of those reasons, but I know there are far more reasons out there why people give up on their dreams. So the 5 that I'm talking about is not the only reason. I mean, don't take it as like, oh yeah, that's the absolute goal because JR talked about it. No, it's not. These are not the only reasons. I'm sure there are far more reasons out there as to why people give up on their dreams. But tonight I just want to touch up on them just a little bit. So the number one reason I believe people give up on their dreams is, I have it as number one because I think that is the most critical one. Number one is fear of failure. Fear of failure. You see, a lot of people, they do have those visions or they do have those plans and the ideas or their dreams that they want to pursue, but for some reason they are crippled by fear of failure because they don't want to fail. Well, you know what? Let's be honest. I mean, who actually would enjoy failing, right? Nobody want to fail, but unfortunately, that's what's crippling us, and that's what's stopping us from taking that first step, from taking that initiative, because people don't want to fail. And what we don't realize is actually failure is a good thing. Yes, as crazy as it sounds, but failure is a good thing because failure presents an opportunity for us to learn what works and what doesn't work. Because anybody that you're talking to, it doesn't matter what line of business that they're in, anybody that you're talking to, at some point in their life, in their venture, in their journey, they experience failure. And that experience, I guarantee you, that experience attributed to the success that they are seeing today. And that's what we don't understand. So failure, inevitably, if we want to be successful, it's going to happen. It's something that we're going to have to deal with. So we can't allow that to discourage us not to pursue our dreams. We can't allow that not to, to discourage us not to continue or to take that first step or to take that initiative to begin to pursue our dreams. Because it's always going to be there. And when it happens, we have to embrace it. When it happens, we have to analyze it and see what exactly went wrong so that next time we try it again, we'll be able to avoid it. Or next time we try it again, we'll have some lessons that we learned from when that initial failure happened, and that it will put us in a better direction for us to succeed. So failure is something that's going to prepare us, is going to build us, is going to help us get to our destination. Second thing that I think is important is a life-changing event. Yes, I call it a life-changing event. And there are several different things that could fall under the category of life-changing events, right? For example, it could be somebody got pregnant at an early age, an unexpected pregnancy. Or it could be that, hey, listen, you know what? I got married, so I had to put my dreams on the back burner because I wanted to focus on building a family. Oh, it could be that, well, you know what? There was a loss in the family. Somebody died. So because of that, I had to step up. I had to, put my dreams on the back burner. I had to step up and address, the immediate responsibilities that I needed to take care of. Or it could be whatever the reason is that happens in your life. But at the same time, I commend you for taking that responsibility. I commend you for stepping up and taking care of what needed to be taken care of, for taking on the responsibility that needed to be taken for. So at the same time, we can't allow those events to actually put us in a corner and forget about our dreams. Yes, the life-changing event happens, and we have to adjust our life with it. And at the same time, we still have to find a way to keep our dreams alive, to keep our passions alive, and find a way to work on it. Number three is extremely important. Number three is a lack of support. Lack of support. That's one of the things that will kill your dream. That would kill your dream instantly. Lack of support is when you don't have the support that you're expected to have in order for you to continue that journey, or even to take that first step to continue to start to pursue your dreams and your passion. Everybody that I know would appreciate some love and support when they are doing something especially as important as pursuing their dreams. They want people to surround them. They want people to support them. They want people to be proud of them. They want people to cheer them on because they're doing something positive with their life. They are trying to walk in their purpose. But when you don't have that support system, it could be detrimental. When you have that support system, you just want to give up and say, you know what, nobody's supporting me, nobody's, is cheering me on, so it's probably not going to work anyway. And then you're going to start thinking about, failing. It's not going to happen. You're not going to accomplish your dreams. You're not going to meet your goals. And then once those things start happening, you start creeping in your mind. And then next thing you know, you completely forget about it. So we have to find a way to overcome those challenges, to overcome those issues that we are dealing with. And one thing I want you to realize is, right, and those people who are not supporting you, rather than supporting you, they would be quicker to criticize you instead. All sorts of criticism will be coming your way from those people because they don't support you. And what you have to understand is, and what I want you to realize is that those people who are criticizing you, those people who are not supporting you, if you look at their life, they're not doing anything as far as it relates to pursuing their dreams either. So they're not doing anything. So that's why it's easy for them to criticize you or to discourage you from pursuing your passion and your dreams, because they're not doing theirs. They're not following theirs. It's almost like they want you to stay in their circle. They want you to stay and complain about life and complain about everything and be miserable with them. And that's why it says misery loves company. So you have to understand that those people, they're not going to be there to cheer you on. They want you to be in their circle. They want you to be at the same level with them. You have to be smart. You have to realize that. So lack of support is something that would cause you to give up on your dream, that will kill your dream. And not only that, sometimes we allow people to actually kill our dreams for us, right? Because they always have an opinion. Those people always have an opinion, especially those who are not doing anything. They always have an opinion. They always want to tell you how to do things, or they always want to tell you what you should do or what you shouldn't do. But they themselves are not doing anything. So you have to understand that and keep your eyes open for that. Number four is, some people say age is nothing but a number, right? But some people would say, well, you know what? I had dreams when I was in college. I had dreams, when I was a young man, when I had dreams when I was a young woman, but now I'm old. I'm in my 40s, I'm in my 50s, and I'm in my 60s. I'm too old for that dream thing, But I want to tell you today, you are not too old. As long as you are alive, as long as you are breathing, as long as you have health, you are not too old. When you look around you, you would see there are people at the same age that you say is old that are doing wonderful things. I mean, we have people in medical schools at 50. We have people graduating college in their 90s. So you are not too old. Saying you're too old is just an excuse to kind of keep you into the same mundane activities that you are doing on a daily basis. So just relying on your age, saying I'm too old, that's just another excuse. You are not too old. If you're listening to me tonight, I want you to know that you are not too old to start your passion. It doesn't matter. You're not too old to start your dream. So take that out of your mind saying, well, you know what? I'm in my 60s right now. It's not a good time for me to start this. Or I'm in my 70s right now. It's not a good time for me. You need to get that out of your mind and just start focusing and start concentrating on those dreams. Start concentrating on those ideas you had in your head. Number five is lack of discipline. People who do not have discipline, that will cause you to give up on your dreams. That will cause you to kill your dreams. What I realize is you can say lack of discipline and put that together with lack of patience, right? Because some people, when they start something, they're expecting to see result immediately. They're expecting to see things changing immediately. If it doesn't change, then it's like they're completely going to walk away. But this is not what it is. This is not how it is. Following your dreams and following your passions requires commitment and discipline. You have to do those things on a daily basis. You have to commit. You have to continue to work. You have to continue to trust the process. Even if you don't see changes happening on day one, you don't see changes happening on day two, you don't see results on week one, you don't see results on week two, you got to keep pushing. You got to keep pushing because it's like they said, it's a marathon. It's not a sprint. So you can't expect that, you start something today and then tomorrow you want to see results. No, it takes hard work. It takes consistency. It takes discipline for you to get there, for you to accomplish those dreams, for you to accomplish those goals. It takes hard work and dedication. You got to go at it every day. Every day you got to work on it. And even if you don't see results right away, you got to keep going. You got to keep working on it. Because that's how you build consistency and that's how you build discipline. And I guarantee you, if you don't quit, if you don't give up, you're gonna see your results. Oftentimes, because people are not seeing results, they quit. And what they do is they come up with another idea. They come up with a different idea as if that idea is not going to require as much work as the first one did, or as if that idea is not going to require a discipline and commitment as the other one did. It doesn't matter what the idea is. Whatever idea or whatever dream, whatever passion that you want to pursue, it's going to require discipline and patience and commitment. You can bounce from one idea to the next. You can bounce from one dream to the next. If you're not committed, if you're not consistent, if you're not applying discipline, it's not going to work. You're not going to see the expected results. So, as I said in the beginning, these are a couple of the reasons that I feel that we give up on our dreams. And one last one is sometimes, people who are in college, right? You could say that, well, I give up on my dreams because my parents were not for it, because that's not what my parents wanted to do. And me, as I'm from the Caribbean, right? it's three things that you were allowed to do, right? As a profession. It's either you're a doctor, or you're a lawyer, or you're a loser. That's how it was. Nothing else was acceptable. Either you're a doctor or a lawyer, or you're a loser. So now that I'm in this country, I'm in the United States of America. So now it's a land of opportunities. So we have plenty of opportunities. We have so many things that we can do. So going back to the example of people who are in college, they had to put away their dreams because they wanted to focus on what their parents wanted them to do, or what their parents thought they should be doing. So because of that, they put their dreams to the side. But now you are out of college. Now you've got that degree that your parents wanted you to get. So now it's your time. It's your turn to live and pursue your dreams. It's your turn to live and pursue your purpose. Listen, we cannot afford to give up on our dreams. We cannot afford to let our dreams die. And we cannot afford to let people kill our dreams. Now, what I want you to do this week is to start thinking about that dream that you had from a couple of years ago, that business idea that you had from a couple of years ago. Whatever it is that you had that you wanted to do from a couple of years ago, or even if you started thinking about it since you started watching that, Resurrect That Dream series, maybe it's bringing stuff back to the surface. So I want you to start thinking about those things, because over the next couple of weeks, we're going to be taking a deeper dive into those dreams, into how we can actually put them into work and what we can do to start working on those dreams. Remember, you got this. So do not let anybody make you give up on your dreams. And remember, live every day as if it is your last day. Because one day, it will be. Thanks for watching Motivation with JR. I'll see you next week.